Today's Advent is Luke chapter 16, and I want to talk about just one verse, verse 10. It says, "If you are faithful in little things, you will be faithful in large ones. But if you are dishonest in little things, you won't be honest with greater responsibilities." Another version says, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much." So the areas this verse touches on are faithfulness, trust, and honesty. Big topics. Important stuff that does affect our lives. And although these verses are set within a context of business and management, I believe that these areas are important in life in general. Are we faithful in our relationships? Can others trust us? Are we honest people? And the verse talks about how if we are trusted with little things, we can be trusted with a lot. And as a coach, I get this. I wouldn't ask a new person to exercise to do a single leg squat to the ground. They would find it just too difficult. Even if they wanted to, they couldn't do it. They haven't had the experience of that movement and wouldn't have built up the stability, balance and strength it would require. I would ask them instead to do a quarter squat on two legs and then build on that. And it's a little bit the same with areas of our character. And you might think, if I really need to be honest, I can be. When it's really important to be faithful, I will be. I suggest a little bit like coaching exercise. If you are not used to being faithful or not in the habit of making honest decisions, if your daily routine does not reflect honesty and faithfulness to those around you, it will be difficult to be honest and faithful in the big moments. If we're going to learn from this verse, we need to be faithful, honest and trustworthy in our weekly and daily routines and everyday relationships. We need to be there for others, be present, to show up. We need to be consistent in our care and kindness towards others. We need to be honest in our daily dealings. And when we are trusted with even bigger things, important relationships and greater responsibilities, or even harder challenges in life, we will be well trained in being faithful people who make good decisions. So the questions I want to ask this morning: is there something in my weekly routine where I need to show more faithfulness? Is there someone in my life who I need to show more consistent care and kindness towards? Lord, thank you for loving us. Thank you for the Bible through which you teach us to live well. Thank you for the challenge and wisdom today's message has brought us. We know that you have trusted us to represent you well. Please help us to be people who are consistently honest and faithful. Help us be people that others can trust and turn to. Please help us represent you well. Fill each of us with your Holy Spirit and with power to impact those around us. May our week reflect our love and commitment to you. Amen.